Get after it, MP.
Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, friends.
Season 9. 1 day remaining.
He's about to tear it up.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar. But either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the point. You know, one thing about MP, he is used to pressure situations. Not long ago, he was leading his team to a European title with a win over a very stacked Istanbul team.
To get experience like that playing in a championship against other professionals, that's something that few rookies get to enter the league with. MP is very prepared for the pressure that will come at him in the NBA because of it.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. And stolen by MP. Pass to Buzelis. White looking around. Here's Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. Count that one.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Porzingis is double. Outside Daniel. Pass to Rizachet. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Porzingis. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Now, here is Young. Following the miss by MP. Daniels from outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
MP kicks to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP. And front and center on the latest issue of Time magazine. Who other than MP?
And he's been making headlines, turning pages and turning heads. The story just about writes itself.
Shots good from Young.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Vucevic setting the pick for MP. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's White. Rebounded by the Hawks. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
The Bulls leading. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. They now take the lead. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he is such a confident shooter. Young just taking what the defense gives him there.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
At the end of one, a closely contested... Buzelis. This is checked in for Patrick Williams. MP comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Inside, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's MP. And it's Buzelis in at the 4. That's the group on the 4 for Chicago. Back to MP. Offensive rebound. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Collins.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Young, here we go. White with the defensive effort.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Here's Gay. And a wide open look for Daniels. Drains the three-pointer. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Dosunmu. Alexander Walker passes to Young. Now Alexander Walker. It's Young on the wing. White covering. Young, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
The Hawks leading by 6. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Got a piece of it. And now here comes Daniel, leading the break. Pass to Young. Outside Daniel. Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Gay's got 5 points so far.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. Zinkas is checked in for Atlanta. Johnson comes in for Alexander Walker. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Risacher. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from MP. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And yes, it's good.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Risacher. The shot's good. Buzelis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shot's good from Young.
Look, that's what you want. Young is just so good when he penetrates.
Giddey the pass to MP. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Got it off in time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
And another important topic, and that is it for half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
On the court right now for the Hawks, the small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. And it's Porzingis in its center.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main thing is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of them.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And that one's good. Daniel.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
And a wide open look for MP. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 10. To stand both the 23 and 24 first overall picks coming from France. Reza Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Reza Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
Young pass to Daniels. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Porzingis against Vucevic. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. And the Hawks lead by 12. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. And there's Buzelis on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Young player, but a smart player. You see it there in the 2-man game from Daniel.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. The Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
To the middle. Collins kicks to Jones. MP deciding where to go with it. It's tipped. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Young against Collins. Young outside. Looking to get back on track here. Not going to go that time. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. MP out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. Then it's Collins. And it's Herder in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. MP outside. Collins setting the pick for MP. Collins good.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
The Hawks leading by 17.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
Trae Young.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. MP outside. Fade away, and the Bulls take on 2 more.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
They set the screen. Kennard on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the corner, Herder with it. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Kevin Herder. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Porzingis with a screen on MP. And he jams it in.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis, is hot tonight, putting on a show.
MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. Johnson rips down the board.
2 minutes remaining in the
The Hawks leading by 18.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Daniel. Shoots the 3. And Reza Shea. The bucket on the assist by Daniels. 8 points for Reza Shea.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
MP outside. And there's the drive. Vucevic. They can't stop the run with that one.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Atlanta.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Dyson Daniels.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
Here's Reza Shea. The Hawks again can't hit. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's MP. And the Bulls get it back. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Reza Shea finds Kennard. Atlanta again missing. And here are the Bulls now. Pass to MP. Shoots. takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now,
a disappointing loss for you and your team tonight, MP. What's your evaluation of your performance? You had some good moments, but not enough ultimately.
Yo, these kind of games are worse than a straight-up blowout because with those, at least you just forget about it, call it a bad night, and you move on. But tonight, we had chances. We just didn't follow through on them, especially me. This one's going to bug me until I get out there next game and win.
We'll be there watching, MP.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin. Yeah. It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You got to establish yourself as the best player on a championship-caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP. Never change.